In the vast expanse of the South China Sea, where geopolitical tensions simmer beneath the waves, the Philippines stands as a pivotal player, its significance transcending mere geography. Here, amidst the azure waters and disputed territories, a complex tapestry of power dynamics and strategic interests unfolds. For centuries, the Philippines has wielded influence over vital shipping routes that crisscross its archipelagic expanse. Situated at the nexus of major sea lanes, it holds sway over global maritime commerce, impacting nations far beyond its shores. Additionally, beneath its surface lies an array of oil and gas reserves. The discovery of these resources is more than just a geological curiosity. It represents a treasure trove of economic potential, a source of energy that could fuel development and growth for years to come. These are not just barrels of oil and cubic feet of gas. They are bargaining chips, symbols of power, and they are at the heart of a conflict that is escalating by the day. Yet, the strategic advantage also invites geopolitical challenges, as competing powers vie for control over these critical trade routes. Historically, China and Taiwan have been in a tug-of-war over sovereignty. After the Chinese Civil War in the mid-20th century, the defeated nationalists fled to Taiwan, setting up a separate government. Ever since, China has considered Taiwan part of its territory, a claim Taiwan resists. This disagreement has been a constant source of tension, and the South China Sea, rich in resources and strategically positioned, has become a stage for this ongoing dispute. Enter the USA. Although it doesn't officially recognize Taiwan as a separate country, it has an interest in maintaining the status quo. This is due to a combination of historical ties, a commitment to democracy, and strategic interests. The USA has been conducting freedom of navigation operations in the region, challenging China's territorial claims. This has only heightened the tension. The Philippines, with its strategic location, comes into play in this power dynamic. It lies right at the doorstep of the South China Sea and has been a long-standing ally of the USA. This country is caught in a tricky position, balancing its own territorial claims in the South China Sea, its economic relationships with China, and its security ties with the USA. In this complex dance of power, the Philippines finds itself at the crossroads of major geopolitical shifts. Its choices and actions can significantly impact the balance of power in the region, making it a key player in the South China Sea conflict. As you can see, the Philippines' location makes it a focal point in this geopolitical chess game. In the midst of this escalating conflict, a new player enters the field, the port facility in the Batanes province. Now, imagine a chessboard, a geopolitical one, and on this board, a new piece has been introduced right next to Taiwan. With the US military gearing up to financially support the establishment of a new port facility in the northernmost Batanes province, less than 200 kilometers from southern Taiwan, Manila's intentions is becoming clear: to fortify its defenses and assert its sovereignty amidst mounting tensions. The construction of this port is not just another infrastructure project. Its proximity to Taiwan gives it a vantage point that could reshape the dynamics of the South China Sea conflict. For those unfamiliar with the region, Taiwan is a key player in this intricate standoff, and the presence of a new port right at its doorstep could signal a shift in the balance of power. Consider the strategic advantage this new port could offer. It's like having an eagle-eye view of the opponent's camp, a position that allows for better monitoring, quicker response times, and more efficient operations. But it's not just about military might. This port could also serve as a springboard for economic ventures, facilitating trade and strengthening ties. However, like every move on a chessboard, the introduction of this new port is not without its risks. In recent years, Philippines has ramped up its security engagements with its treaty ally, the United States, expanding the US military's access to 9 military bases, up from 5 previously, including 2 on Palawan. Manila has also pledged to upgrade the facilities on the 9 features and islands that it occupies in the South China Sea, including Second Thomas Shoal, to make them more habitable to the troops that occupy them. Beijing's reaction to Manila's initiatives is less than favorable, with accusations of igniting tensions over the Taiwan issue. Defense spokesperson Areno Endong asserts the Philippines' sovereign right to strengthen its defenses, framing Theodore's plan as part of a broader strategy aimed at fortifying national security interests. However, it could escalate tensions, provoke tough responses, and potentially push the situation closer to the brink of more conflict. But one thing is clear, with its close proximity to Taiwan and the potential to tip the scales in the South China Sea conflict, this port is a significant development. The Philippines finds itself ensnared in a delicate dance between two regional giants, China and Taiwan. Striving to maintain a delicate balance between economic imperatives and strategic concerns, the Philippines must navigate the treacherous waters of great power rivalry without succumbing to the pressures of coercion or intimidation. Economic ties with both China and Taiwan present lucrative opportunities for growth and development, yet they also pose profound dilemmas for Philippine policymakers. The allure of Chinese investment and economic benefits must be weighed against the risks of overdependence and vulnerability to external influence. Similarly, the strategic partnership with Taiwan offers valuable economic benefits but also invites scrutiny and suspicion from Beijing, necessitating deft diplomatic maneuvering and strategic foresight. As tensions escalate and rivalries intensify, the Philippines emerges as a strategic fortress, its shores buffeted by the winds of change and the currents of conflict. From its vantage point in the South China Sea, it stands as a sentinel of sovereignty and a guardian of maritime security, steadfast in its resolve to uphold the rule of law and defend the principles of freedom and democracy. In the end, the South China Sea conflict is more than just a territorial dispute. It's a battle for power, resources, and strategic advantage. And at the heart of it all is the Philippines. Thanks for watching.